Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Up second here. I think 5, 9, 10 here goes a lot. I mean, 6, 4, 3 looks really nice if that's the case. Like, worst case, we get the 8, 10 or the 8, 4. And there's a chance we could get... Oh. Does this change anything? I mean, I think we probably just take... Do we take 5, 9, 10? It's probably either 5, 9, 10 or 6, 4, 3. I like having the brick, but I just don't know if we're gonna get anything other than the 8, 8, 4 up top, which is still fine, I guess. We still have the best brick all to ourselves. I guess we could take 4, 3, 11 to 8, 4. We might risk getting... No. We won't get plowed by orange. Yeah, I don't get this 6, 9, 10 pick. What's the big idea here? Like, the sheep port? That doesn't make sense. I just feel like we've the 5, 10, 9, we might not get the 8, 10. I think just 6, 4, 3. Yeah, let's go with this. I mean, there's also 6, 4, 2. I don't really think it's a big difference because we're not starting with that 2 wheat anyways. So, yeah, the wheat's better than the sheep, but it's also half the production of the 2 versus the 3. So, I don't know. I'll just take the 3. I just like being the only one with the good brick. It's going to be very tradable. I think there's a chance we could snag, if we can snag maybe the 6, 5, 11, or even just the 4, 11, 3 to the 8, 4 would be pretty good. I feel like good old brick sheep ore setup. It's fine if you can expand in. Okay, so that's gonna open up some space here. If he's just gonna start with that outright. Yeah, the 6, 5, 11 just for sure looks like it's going to be available. I think green takes the 8, 10 here. If green takes the 8, 10, I mean, we're probably going to win this game. We just have so much space, but okay. And we could take the 8, 10. The problem is, what is our... Like, does orange take the 11, 9, 4? I feel like people just love their 2-for-1 ports. 15 games. Pretty much no history. 21% win rate. Yeah, this makes sense with this pick. Oh, he wants 4, 3, 11, right. Okay, so... I guess we just take the whole middle of the board and play off the 3-for-1 and just like have guaranteed road and trade for the ore, or maybe we get lucky and pull a mono. But like, yeah, let's just do this. Wait, he's not... Well, you never know what this guy's going to do, but... He might just rob for the wood here, which is, you know, a little short-sighted in my opinion, because... Like, yeah, he wants his road right now, but he produces so much wood. He should be robbing someone... Like, he should rob green here. Take the brick from green. Or rob blue and grab a... Well, what is... Yeah, grab a sheep from blue. Grab something that you... don't produce a lot of, not something that you just need right now on this turn. How many 6s would we need to plow blue to the 8, 10? A few more. Yeah, let's just drop this road. I'll probably just completely ignore orange. I really don't see him as a threat at all with this, like, you know, kind of mild, road city game, I guess. That's, like, the most favorable way to put it, but he has no path for road, so... I think we just hit the 4 every time and rob blue. He had to solo someone. Yeah, I don't really want to hold this here and just hope for a 5. I guess we'll just drop it here. Just trying to get a 2 for 1 on his own turn. We basically just have to put one city together, right? 5 settles, 1 city, road, and a VP. Unless we could get army, I just double play. Solo him again. Damn it. It actually really doesn't hurt us. There's no way for us to use that extra wood. I guess we could just 4 for 1 this for a wheat. This 5 block is killing us here. Kind of a ridiculous trade offer. You're gonna have to pay up. Ore's cheap right now. Blue is like just clearly ahead, I feel like. Green doesn't have a road path, neither does orange, and neither of them can really fight army that well. This is going really slowly, this game. No one's settled anything yet. I think just the wheat rolls were just totally dead for a while. I'm just not even going to answer this because we only have 1. And he knows the 10 just rolled, so he's probably, yeah, he's probably not going to rob us. Let him hold at 10. We're going to get the sword trade at some point. So city, finally. Someone on the board. I wish we had a brick. She has no idea that the 6 hasn't rolled, does he? Alright, let's just hold here. He's gonna pay an arm and a leg for that wheat on his own turn, so... Less than 8 rolls. Ideally, we can just get a 6 here. Although, we probably just actually need a 7. A 7 would be the best, even though he's... Well, yeah, he's gonna ask for the wheat for a non-block, but... Maybe we'll just give it to him. And have him block orange. He has to hit orange, doesn't he, though? Which basically means we get non-blocked. Maybe he just hits the 10. Brick and a sheep for... Oh, did the brick roll? Okay, I think the ore's kind of dried up a little bit now. I think we just double settle. Let's move on. Yeah, I'm happy to like kind of scrap together some devs too, because if we pull an ore mono, it's really gonna be huge. But at the same time, if we can city up, just keep settling. Our pacing here is pretty perfect. If we could just get an ore trade, or like a roll, like extort for an ore and steal an ore in one go. Should at least get us some devs. Yeah, that's not happening. We need to be giving brick for ore. We can't be giving this wheat away. We don't produce enough. We need 4 roads to plow that 810. Dude, seriously? He's got 2 cities. Yeah, we got a serious blue problem on our hands right now. I mean, this just has to be on that 8 wheat, I think. He might hit the 9 sheep, but it's... Yeah, let's just rotate this between the 8 wheat and the 5 wood. Let's just give it to him. Who cares? He robbed orange? The heck is going on? Yeah, I think this has to be a dev here. Like, we need to do something, give ourselves a chance here to pull a year of plenty, some sort of utility. Even a road builder we could potentially cut into the 810, that would put a big limit on Blue's game, I feel like. Or not a limit, but it would help. Although the 8 and 10 get blocked a lot, and we would just kind of be taking part in that, but I think it's probably worth it for the extra ore and wheat production. If we could swing it. There's really nowhere else to go. Like what, the 5-2, the 3-11. I think this just has to be yeah. Let's just pop. That's fine. We needed one of those anyways. Could also just settle the ore port or go to the 8-3. Oh, there we go. There's a plow into blue. Do we have the full? We're one card off from the full road settle of the 8-10 here. And we could just literally settle the 5-2. I think we want to go for that 8-10 though. Do this with here. Yeah, let's just settle the 8-10. Still need a city or 2 VPs. Or army. I think we can just keep popping here and try to pull some utility. Unless we like get really close to a city, then we'll drop the city. Yeah, I mean, like, what, we could port for an ore and hold and have the knight rob us, potentially plucking our ore and wheat away. Like, I think we need to just pull a year of plenty or a mono to be able to get the city down. There's nowhere else. We can't settle. We're at 5 settles, so yeah, I think we just start popping. Maybe we can pull 2 VPs and just win that way. That's pretty useless. I mean, I guess road's not a concern now, but I'm not really sure who would be taking it anyways. Orange and green have no space for it. Did orange quit? What's he gonna hit? The 5 wheat or the 6 brick? Okay. We could just drop this road builder to connect. Yeah, we're gonna hold here. Unless we can get another dev. Throw in a little table talk there. This board seems particularly vulnerable to some table talk, so. He wants wood. Just feel like we're about to get robbed by blue anyways. Okay, we got a pop now at least. Blue's really complaining about this. Yeah, I mean, we're getting close here to a city. Let's just play this so that we don't look as strong. Do we pop? I think we kind of pop and at least give ourselves a chance to maybe win next turn. We need a 7 here bad. That's perfect. Because even if we city, we still need like 2 roads and a settle. So... Oh, he's got a road builder? That's pretty bad for him. Do we even unblock this 8? We're not at 7 cards. I guess we'll just pop again. Okay. We could try to pull a 3rd VP or city. Should we play a knight and just hit blue? I feel like that 8's a lot stronger for him than it is for me. And greens just doesn't feel like a threat at this point, so maybe we just leave it there. Like, we can maybe, if we can get a utility dev like a Year of Plenty or a few 6s, maybe we can scratch this city together somehow. I mean, green could have the last 3 VPs actually and be on 9 points, but it's hard to say. Yeah, I mean, we could potentially win this turn by playing if we can roll an ore or wheat and steal an ore or a wheat, we'd have the win in hand. I mean, green just has 2 wheat in hand. Yeah, I mean, I'd do this. I don't think he'll do it, but it's a pretty good deal. I mean, that... Just forget it. He's probably not going to trade us. So, an 8 would win if we steal green's wheat right now. That's all he has is 2 wheat. So let's do that. And then any ore or wheat roll wins. Even a 6 probably wins. So, I guess I'll just hit him on the 8. There we go. GG. I wonder what green was on. Oh, he's only on 7. Maybe he had a mono. Nope, no monos drawn. He just had knights. Yeah, green made some questionable robs all game. But, I mean, until blue played that road builder, well, me and blue, right? From green's perspective, once I played the road builder, it was clearly blue. And then once blue played the road builder, I think it was clearly me again. But anyways, yeah. Good game. Now let's get on to the 1v1. Okay, so not a lot of ore. Let's take a look at some of the ports. I noticed there's a few wheat sheep spots, so this just grabbing the best roads might not be such a bad idea. The 9-10-5 also pairs really well with these ore brick spots. Yeah, let's do this. Just think there's a lot of spots to pick up on this board. Let's point in maybe. Yeah, I don't want him getting like the 9-10. I don't want him grabbing 8-10-4, 9-10-3. So I ended up taking this to prevent that because it's just like it just gives him too much. Then he gets that starting road to go pick up whatever. So. Is he really gonna leave me that 9-3-11? Yeah, so let's just do this. This is pretty straightforward, I think. Are we gonna lose? Can we win both of these races? I think so. I mean, look at the road production we have. And if not, then we can at least win this. Maybe if he plows to the 8-4-10, we could probably win the 6-4-3. We just need some 9s. What does he have? A sheep, a wood, 2 sheep, a road, and an ore. Alright, let's just hold. And then we'll decide. We're not going to 7 out this lap, so we can decide where to go next turn. Yeah, so he still just has 1 road in hand. So he can't really roll a plow to the 9-3-11 yet. So let's just hold one more time. That's almost a city for him, I think. Yeah, I think that's his only wheat. He just used it, so I don't want to lose the 8-10-4, but we definitely can't lose the 3-9-11. Do we secure it? I guess we'll just settle it. We can fight for the 6-4-3 if he plows the 8-10-4. Yeah, now we'll just grab the 8-10-4. So, we only got one more settle left before his city. What should it be? Maybe just like the 3-for-1. The wheat port doesn't make sense because we need the wheat to city. So how are we going to have enough wheat to city and port the rest away? I think we'll just go to one of these 3-for-1s. A pop's not too bad, but I think we'll hold one time. Yeah, so he's got wheat, brick, or wheat. I guess we'll just hit him on his brick. Alright, let's just pop. That's pretty useless. We could also... Nah. Yeah, I don't mind this actually. Let's just plow him. He doesn't build roads that easily. It's really nice to just plow him here, I think. And double the ore and the wheat there. Have the easy connect for road. Alright, let's drop a road. There we go. We don't have a city yet. We could just... Do we have... Like, a 9's like our only city... A 9, 11, and a 3 are the only city rolls. I don't want to risk 7ing out here. We could drop a road, but I guess we could still 7 out. I think a pop's fine. Oh man, that is brutal. We still just need an 11 and a 4, or a 10 and an 11. Let's just hit the 8, I think. Port this for a ore, maybe? Alright, let's drop a road. Let's just go down. Alright, it's time to city. I think we city up the ore here. Just makes the most sense. We need more cities, so. Alright, we'll hold. I think we probably have this game. Like, once we settle a 3-for-1 and city it a few more times, I think we can just ignore the devs now. Yeah, let's just hit the 3-for-1. Or the Brickport. Brickport might be better. We only get one more settle. Let's hit the Brickport. Porting for a sheep doesn't make any sense. So we need a settle, 2 settles, 2 cities. I guess we do need some VPs at some points, but yeah, let's just go. We could start popping here. Just put the pressure on them with the devs. Because if we get army, this is over. In worst case, we keep the robber on him for a while. All right, let's drop a city. I think on the brick. We could pop once here. That's perfect. I think we just keep it on the wheat. Let's drop a road. Should probably get a resign almost. Alright, we'll pop again here. What's he missing? It's got to be the 5 sheep, right? Yeah, I think the 5 sheep is sort of what he really needs right now. Yeah, it's not quite a resign yet, I don't think, but it's getting close. If we can drop another city or something. Do we ever pop here and just try to beat him to army? Or just take the settle, city, settle. Alright, let's go for the pop. That's fine. Now we can settle city, settle for the win. Let's dump like almost all the wood here, I think. I think we just race to the finish line now and not screw around with the devs. City and then settle. Yep, a 9 or a 5 gets us the city. Here we can shoot the GG now. He's gonna try to make a road play. I think that's a little ambitious. What's he got? He's got 8 roads here with 3 dead roads, so he could potentially get to 12. Oh, well, that's it anyways. Alrighty. Catch you guys next time.